Hey guys, it's Jensen,
And Adri.
and welcome to the Pink Paddock Club.
So we have a break this weekend.
Yes, thank the Lord.
I can't believe I'm saying that we needed a break.
My mental
I,
health.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and I know we say this every week, but it's been, especially last last weekend
Yeah.
was insane. That's why we're filming a little bit later in the week because we have a break
Mm-hmm.
and you still need your F1 fix for the
Yes,
weekend. It was
absolutely.
4th of July, when I was watching Quali on the beach. It
Mm-hmm.
was so relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't see anything. My screen was so dark, so I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to imagine things. Was it
Mm-hmm.
George that went off during quali
Mm-hmm.
and I screamed? I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "What is going on?" But he was fine. So,
No, the quali was actually very composed.
yeah,
Everybody behaved.
yeah. There
Carlos
was,
didn't
yeah,
make it out of
yeah.
Q3.
There was one part of quali though when I was finally able to like see my screen that said Isaac was in P1. I
Yeah,
have no
for a
idea
second.
yeah, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was fine. I love Cadillac's new livery.
I know, so
The
cute.
4th of July, celebrating it in England is very ironic.
Did you see the little party, like the barbecue they did in the
Oh,
paddock for the whole
yes.
team, and they had hot dogs?
Yes. Yes. And I also
That's so
need
cute.
to the brand activations that were there
Yeah,
were crazy.
I
I loved it
know.
all. I guess maybe not brands, I shouldn't say, more so of just like the fans there so die
Yeah,
hard. The
I know.
Lando stand was
So
crazy.
funny.
Um, all the yellow Max crash right in front of him and seeing all the minions.
I don't want to
Wella
talk about it.
did a pop-up and I am a hairdresser and I love Wella.
Yes,
We are their biggest stans.
I
So if
know.
you're listening, but they did a little pop-up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy. I had
Yes,
the worst FOMO ever.
really.
I was like, I think I wanted to be there, but I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't understand. I need to like Google what the temperature was that weekend because everyone was wearing something different. Some
Yeah,
people were
I think
wearing
it
like
was
heavy
warm.
coats and jeans. That's what I thought because it didn't rain. Some people were wearing heavy coats and jeans. Other
Mm-hmm.
people were wearing like, summer attire. So I have no
Mm-hmm.
idea, but it didn't rain, which is a miracle. That's crazy.
I don't know if British people even own like summer clothes.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't even think
no,
about
they
that.
probably do, but I had
They probably
a
do.
friend that came. She was an exchange student, and she's
Oh yeah.
from uh Newcastle.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to think about it. And she came to swim here, and she was like, I literally haven't worn a swimsuit in like 4 years because
Really?
people don't have pools there because it's just not warm enough.
Yeah. That is true. I do know a lot of people don't like living there because
Yeah.
of the rain and yeah, that is crazy, but you never hear that they have tornadoes or anything. So
Um.
yeah, we and then Sunday, the race
Uh,
day
Mixed
was
emotions.
it really was such an insane. I almost made a post during the
Mm-hmm.
race. I was like, guys, we have no DNFs. We have no, like,
Yeah.
praise the Lord. I was like, this is the first race. And then everything just like went to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Both Cadillacs finished,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
And did
that was
Lance
exciting.
finish?
Probably not.
I don't know. I
Yeah, I don't think he ever does, but Max,
Ugh,
unfortunately,
4 laps left.
I was so excited for him. Kimmy also
Oh, so
had,
sad.
yeah, and he was
His
saying,
heartbreak.
I'll finish it. And I was saying, like, that's how you know he's a team player because
Yeah.
if it was me and I
Or
was in a
George.
car, yeah, if I was in a car and I was in P1 and then I had malfunctions and my car was broke, I would have been like, okay, I'm done. If I'm not winning,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm not finishing. But he was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, I'll finish. They gave him a penalty
Yeah,
for
his track
going
limits.
which is just insane to me
Yeah.
because he couldn't help it. Like, he really couldn't,
Yeah.
but
No, and here's the thing. The FIA is out of their mind. That
yeah,
finish was so dumb.
that like actually made me mad.
No, I thought we'd at least get one lap left to just
Just
fight it out. Yeah, like
a
finish
good finish,
for a real
because
race.
Charles won, which
And
I am
he
happy
was
for
going
him.
to
And
anyway.
but he deserved to win it fairly. Like,
Yeah.
he deserved to, okay, the car's gone, safety car's gone. It's one lap, give it your all. He
Yeah.
deserved that.
Yeah.
However, it did help George
Mm-hmm.
because he had older tires. So
Mm-hmm.
it helped him stay on the podium.
Right.
But it was just annoying. And
Yeah.
then I don't know if you saw that Carlos actually technically won. Did
Yes.
you see that?
Because he like
So you
lapped himself or something, or the
yes.
FIA gave him a lap, even though he
Yes.
hadn't been lapped. Yeah.
And they're trying to blame him for it. They were trying to give him a penalty for it. But
So
how is he
dumb.
supposed to know these things? Like,
I.
if you think about it, being in these cars, like,
Yeah.
you don't know, you're only doing what you're being
Yes.
told.
Yes. Because when
So,
Kimmy was having problems, he asked what place he was in. He didn't even
yeah.
know.
Yeah, like, you don't, so they're trying to they're trying to I don't know if they ended up
I
penalizing
I don't
him or
think
not.
so. But it's so funny. Maybe
But
he got
yeah.
pole position.
Yeah. Oh, pole position?
Every time I say pole position now, I'm like, that's the
Um,
funniest meme ever.
I know. But so yeah, it was
Ah.
just a crazy race, and in all honesty,
Mm-hmm.
the announcers were really, really hyping up this last lap. Like, it
I
could have
know.
been
They were even mad. They were like,
insane.
wait, like, why is the
Wait,
safety car,
okay.
like,
Just kidding.
yeah,
One more lap, I
yeah.
guess.
Charles did say that he wishes it didn't have to end like that.
Yeah.
Um, because it's just, nobody wants to watch a race that's like manhandled like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a
exactly.
race. Like, at that point,
Exactly.
it's like a parade,
Yeah,
like parading
exactly.
in.
Yeah, so that was frustrating, but
Mm-hmm.
Charles got his first podium this year.
Charles has never won in Silverstone, apparently. And that's his
Oh.
first win since 2024, I think. He didn't win at all
And
last year.
so this might be a stupid question. So that was in Texas, right? I think it was in
I
Texas
can't
in
remember. I think
2024,
so.
but I'm confused. When was Carlos's last win for Ferrari?
Um,
Because I thought that that was in Texas in 2024.
Mexico.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, Lewis, I don't know really what happened. I have a theory that Kim Kardashian is doing something behind the scenes. I don't know what she's doing, but all I know is that she was sitting there and she was like, well, we got to take out Max and we need to take out Kimmy. So she took him out. I don't know what's going on. I hope they burn the towel that she gave Kimmy.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know.
Yes. So Charles' last win was uh Coda 20,
Okay.
October 2024, and then the
Okay.
next weekend after
Mm,
in Mexico is when Charles or when
okay.
Carlos won. So
Okay. That's what I had thought it was around that area, but that was, do you remember the meme? And it was like this fan said to Carlos, he was like, "Let's get P3 today." And he was like, "Why P3?" And then I think he ended up winning that race.
yes.
But
So
yeah,
funny.
so the race, P1, it's Charles, my little
I
Charles.
I was getting really emotional, and then as soon as the safety car came out, I was like, "This is BS."
I
Because
know.
I want Charles to win. He deserves it.
Yeah, he's
Um,
worked.
yes, it was very precious, but that
It was
just ruined
just
it for me.
very anticlimactic, climatic,
Climatic.
climatic. But honestly, though, I will say it was probably
Yeah.
good for my blood pressure because that
Okay,
last,
Meemaw.
no, but seriously, that last lap, I was like,
hmm
but yeah, so that was exciting. But I guess we can kind of go into some gossip. I have some
Oh, you
gossip, some
you have some tea?
411. Yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
Take this all with a grain of salt. There's a couple of things.
Oh, I'm
So the
sad.
first, oh, same. The first was that there was big rumors that Lewis and Kim broke up because they unfollowed each
Ooh.
other on Instagram.
Okay,
But
I don't think they ever followed each other in the first
they
place.
didn't. So that
Oh,
was the thing. So they never, I don't think they ever ended up, which is so
yeah,
weird to me.
I know.
It's like I don't think Travis follows Taylor either on
Oh,
Instagram or something.
I don't
I don't
blame him.
know. Yeah,
I'm just
but
kidding.
ignore it. I don't, maybe that's not true, but it was all false. He's in Idaho
Mm-hmm.
with her right now.
Lewis is in Idaho.
So yeah, so this is
What's
what's
going on
crazy.
there?
I know. They own a bunch, the Kardashians own a bunch of lake houses on one of the lakes there.
Oh,
Because it's cheaper, I guess. So I think that's probably where they did the
I bet it's
fourth.
beautiful.
Yeah, so I guess he was there. I don't know. I always forget about Idaho, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But
Yeah.
and then the second gossip was that Lewis or not Lewis, Lando and Alix are hanging out
Mm-hmm.
again, and
Mm-hmm.
Alix had her arm around Lando. She was like holding him. So I don't know. And again, when we talk about gossip, this is all just for shits and
Everything
giggles,
is
you know.
alleged.
Yeah,
Nothing
don't
confirmed.
sue me. But so she was in London. Yeah, all of most of the drivers, not all of them, but a lot of them went to Wimbledon. Wimbledon, is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Um, and Lando was out till like 3 in the morning with
Those
Alix.
paparazzi videos were funny. Did you see the video of him
Yes,
sprinting?
yes,
It's like,
poor.
honey, what are you doing?
I know I shouldn't keep saying poor Maggie, but I know Maggie is probably watching this and it's probably like seething. Like I
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's just another millionaire. I'm sure she's not a
Like,
great
she's fine.
person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I am saying I'm like how like I try to put myself in those shoes
Mm-hmm.
and I would crash out if my
Oh,
ex-boyfriend that I was pretending I was still with for all these years was with or all these months whatever was with the biggest influencer right now.
I
Like
know.
in the world. Like I
Um,
would be mortified.
she just needs to date like another driver or something. Like that, if I was
Yeah.
evil enough, that's how I'd get back.
Yeah.
I'd
And
date
then
like Oscar. Well,
yeah. And then I was gonna ask what your opinion is of Alex asking the small brand for a free dress because
ah,
the internet is like ripping her a
so
new one for it.
funny. Well, I saw a blind item saying that Charles doesn't give Alex any money,
Which is like such BS in my opinion. Um,
but the
no,
DM
I
is so
don't
funny.
I'll be honest, like the wags, I not trying to sound like that girl, but I really don't concern myself with a lot of them because
Yeah,
I just do like I think that they're so scrutinized and stuff
yeah,
just because the parasocial relationships and
yeah. People
stuff.
think they know you, or you
Yeah,
know they know them.
I think that there's probably more to the story. I think
Right.
maybe the dress was sold out, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe there was like, hey, can you send this to me? Like, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. She probably still would have bought it. I have
Mm-hmm.
literally no idea, but people were
The
pissed.
brand exposing her like that is dirty.
That's what I was
That's
gonna
dirty.
say. That, like, to me, I know
I would
they
be
were
so
doing it
mortified.
for just clout, but like,
Yeah.
that really is such a shady thing to
Mm-hmm.
post, like, regardless.
And they responded saying, like, yes, of course, like, we'll send it to you. And then someone who
Yeah.
works there or whatever exposed the DM. Like, that's,
Yeah. They
I would
ended
be
up
mortified.
deleting the video, though.
Yeah, well, it's
So,
still, like, everywhere on the internet.
yeah, I would, that's the thing about being, like, I feel like in a relationship with someone that's so famous
Mm-hmm.
is everything is under a microscope
Mm-hmm.
and you have to hold yourself to this kind of standard. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I
What
think fun little gossip
what about
sesh.
so all of the news or like the rumors about the grid like changing up
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
so our good friend Will, he posted saying we have a major announcement. If this is true, everything's going to change.
Yeah,
And
Will Buxton said that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's what I think started it. But the thing
yeah,
is he does IndyCar.
yeah.
So, but for some reason, I don't know why,
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of F1 news
We're
places
also,
were taking that,
yeah.
and they were saying like whatever, and people are like, no, like he's talking about IndyCar, he's not talking about F1.
Who
But
knows?
he's the one that not announced, but said the same thing before Lewis like switched to Ferrari.
Yeah,
He
the
said
last time
so.
he said that was right before the news
Yeah.
broke that Charles or Carlos was leaving at Ferrari.
What was your assumption when you read that?
Well, I don't know if what he has said has even actually came out yet.
Oh.
But there was really big McLaren news for
Mm-hmm.
IndyCar, which we talked about that in the
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah.
Um, and then people think maybe Will is leaving F1 and he's going to stick only to IndyCar.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know why he would announce it like
Yeah,
that. You know, he's
like in a
talking in
second
like the
person
third.
or third
Yeah.
person, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, people think maybe Max and Oscar are gonna do a swap,
I have seen that.
but Zach Brown came out and said like I respect Max, but like we have not spoke.
Hmm.
So
So was the IndyCar news then, was that not it?
I don't think so because that came out
We knew
before
about that.
Will made this post.
Yeah.
Some
Hmm.
people are thinking Christian Horner is going to be the next team principal for Aston Martin,
Hmm.
as if that team could not get
Any worse?
worse. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Um, maybe
yeah.
Carlos going to Audi next
I
year.
did I did hear that. The thing is though is I've read so many rumors of what people
Yeah.
think. People truly think that it's Max going to McLaren, or sorry, Mercedes. They think that because there's proof of Max talking to
Toto,
Toto
yeah.
and he's hung out with him like very,
Well, I'd hang out with him
but
too.
yeah, oh, call me Max. But the thing is that's crazy about it to me is I maybe I'm just holding on to something, but I do not see them getting rid of George. Like
No.
I don't see that. And I also see Red Bull is literally Max's whole brand. And
Yeah.
I think that if Max were to do anything, he would just quit F1. He would just be
I don't
done.
know. I don't know because apparently I this is also a rumor that his contract is officially to a certain point where he can
Hmm.
file an exit clause, meaning
Oh.
like he's allowed to leave the team.
Oh. So that's what I mean,
So,
but I also just couldn't see him leaving on such a bad note.
no, I honestly think that he would go to a different team. I don't think that he would leave F1.
I would hope
He
not.
wants it still really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And after he crashed 4 laps to go, Silverstone, he was like this effing car and
Yeah, all this.
I
But the
don't want to
thing,
talk about it anymore. I'm just
what
kidding.
if they get a new team principal? What if they got new, like, what if well, because the
Yeah.
thing is that's so crazy to me is that Isaac is performing the same as Max, if not a little bit better
Right.
and earlier. And
No, I
that's
agree.
just the cars are built, they have always said for Max.
Yeah.
So there's something going wrong internally,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Mhm.
I think that they need to get their crap together.
Mhm.
And I think that like Max is such a good driver, and I could
Mhm.
only imagine if he was in a fast car. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? So I couldn't see him going to McLaren because
Yeah.
that just is wrong to me, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know,
I
man.
I don't know. And this I listen to the Williams podcast. They do
Oh, did you?
podcasts every week and they were talking about how like they understand why Max really likes the GT3 stuff
Yeah,
is
yeah,
because it's so like it's fun for him. Like he
yeah.
actually has like a way of racing for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um
I
so
could see that. It's more fun.
they're so funny though. That's I think the meme you sent me when they were making fun of the pole position thing.
Oh, yes.
But they were on the top of like a double-decker bus going around
Yeah.
London doing their podcast.
Yes.
It was so funny. And Alix was like pointing out, he's like, oh, and there's the like London Bridge. And Carlos was like, can we just stick to the podcast? Like, stick to the notes. It was so funny.
That's us.
I know, but and then Alix was like, but I am supposed to be your tour guide. It was really funny.
I've not listened to their podcast. I didn't even know that are they
It's
on it every week?
just before races. I think they do one before.
Oh.
But not to completely change the subject, but I did get on the wag snark.
Oh no.
Maggie,
That's never good.
Maggie reposted a TikTok that says there's no bigger ego boost than seeing the replacement.
And I, ooh.
And she's messy.
Oh my gosh.
What else do we have here?
That's like actually crazy. I don't think Alix and him are dating though. Like I literally think it's just like he's a party boy and I think that she's a party girl and I think that but something that confuses me so much is like I mean, surely he drinks and stuff, but isn't like the FIA so strict about weight and like things like that? So how can he party? I mean, I'm just assuming that he's drinking, I guess, but like how can he do that?
He probably just doesn't care. I don't think he cares.
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't know. I guess that we also forgot to talk about Oscar a little bit in the race too. How he had a good start and then I don't know collision. What. And then they never showed us. They never showed us what the collision was.
I think, but I don't know if this is I don't know. 2 different cars did a front wing change.
Yeah.
In a pit stop.
Like,
yeah. I've only done that on the simulator. Like, that is not very common.
Yeah.
And no, Oscar did actually do really well now that you've reminded me. He obviously went straight to the back of the grid to do the front wing change. And then he caught up to like 14th place.
Yeah.
So he was
doing good. I don't think they ever released the video or something. No, like I just saw it in the background happening.
There is a few things about like the F1 TV for Apple that bothers me. Like,
definitely.
They cut things out, and after each round of quali, they cut to a commercial before you can see the final results.
I know.
Pisses me off.
I know. And then so Solon, my husband, he'll watch F1 with me sometimes, but I wouldn't say he's like a diehard fan. Right. Like he'll watch it if it's on. He loves Max. Max is like can do no wrong. But every time he watches, it's Liam Lawson hitting someone. Like, and I literally, it's just this weird effect. Every time Solon comes in, it's Liam Lawson doing something bad. Yeah. And Solon is like, why is this dude even in F1? And I get it.
Blonde people.
He said that a few days ago. We were watching this police body cam footage and this guy was blonde and he was being like attacked by his like crazy wife. Someone's like, I believe the wife because why is he blonde? He was like, blonde men don't tell the truth. Except Jake, our friend Jake. But still.
He's an honest man.
He's an honest person. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. If anyone, I would love to know with any listeners or anything, have you as the woman gotten your partner into F1? Or has it all, because I feel like I always hear that it's swapped around, that the men get, the women, and I feel like that's more common. But I would love to hear if you are the one that got your husbands or boyfriends, whatever, partners into F1, because I love it. And they probably think that we're crazy,
Yeah, I don't know. Graydon's like, he literally said, I couldn't imagine you without F1. We've been together for like 8 years.
Yeah,
that so
honestly.
Sweet?
No, I think about things like that too. I'm like, but nobody really we're just rambling on this
I
episode
know.
at this point, but nobody that I know of besides our friend Jake that we were just talking about is knows F1. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know people that know of it or like
Mm-hmm.
they've maybe heard of it, but they don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm changing that for everybody. Okay?
Period.
Yeah, if you're sitting next to me, you're going to hear about F1, you know.
Literally.
Um,
Literally. I even had this cup on this boat tour we were doing in Georgia. And what did that guy say? Or the girl, she was like, "Do you like racing?"
yeah.
And then
Yes.
her husband was like, "I work for Ford."
Yeah,
It's
and you're
like,
like, oh, different.
it's like,
We like bougie racing.
yeah.
Next week we can talk about the upcoming race,
Mm-hmm.
Hungary. I literally think
Spa.
I literally think I've had a stroke because I have been trying to say things to people recently and it has made no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we will talk about that. We thought I know we have literally been talking about this for the last like 6 months, but we are going to talk about advice people have given us about
Mm-hmm.
going to your first Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we'll talk about that. We can also actually give our advice too,
Oh, yes.
because now we know we haven't been to Dakota, but
Mm-hmm.
we know.
And there is going to be a
Yeah.
summer break. So we'll have
Yeah,
to get creative with some of these episodes.
yeah.
So,
That's actually not that far away, is it?
no, I
It's
think it's in
like,
August.
yeah,
As if we
yeah,
haven't had enough breaks already. Like, I know we were
I
talking
know.
about having a weekend off, which is nice. But, like, all
That
of March or all of
No, this
April.
is too much.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
proving to be that they are
Mm-hmm.
giving a break for everything. They're just
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
So before we wrap up, let's talk about the driver's standings really
okay.
quick. Um, Kimmy is Kimmy is hanging in
Oh,
by a thread
good.
for being the championship leader.
Yeah,
He has 179 points. And,
nice.
he won the sprint.
Yeah.
So that did help him.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, he's one more loss away from handing
Hmm.
it to George. Um,
Oh no. Is George in P2?
George's number, so Kimmy has 179 points and George has 154. So if you get
Okay.
first place, you get 25 points.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so he's right there.
they would be tied
Yeah.
if he wins a race. Okay, so Lewis is in third with 147, Charles fourth 108, Lando 97, Oscar 82, Max is in seventh with 76 points. That podium, if he would have podiumed last weekend, it would have really helped.
Hmm.
But Isaac, 52 points. Pierre is number 9, 42 points. Liam, 10, 39. Arvid, 20. Ollie and Franco tied, 18
Oh.
points. Do you know who Carlos is tied with?
Who?
Gabby for 6 points. Alex Albon has 5 points. SD Bestie 3 points. Fernando still has 1. And then we've got Nico, Valtteri, Sergio, and Lance still with no points.
Zilch.
So let's look at the teams here. Oh, Mercedes is still doing really well.
Oh yeah.
333 points. Ferrari's all the way back at 255. McLaren 179. Red Bull 128. The only team that still hasn't scored is Cadillac. I think it's
Mhm.
coming.
Yeah, I do too.
I think by the end of the season they will have at least scored.
Yes. They're
Um,
doing so good.
they
Well,
finished.
they finished.
Their
That's
cars were not on fire this weekend like
no.
last weekend. So
And they weren't, yeah, they weren't doing horribly.
yeah,
So,
very. I like to see the progress. I feel
yeah.
like Valtteri and Sergio are probably. I'm getting the vibe that like they don't like each other or that they don't like the team. Like they're
They're done.
Well, they had a year off, and they've both been really good drivers in the
Hmm.
past, and I think they should have brought maybe someone new onto the
Yeah,
team. But
yeah.
you know what? It's their first
Maybe
year.
that's the big announcement.
Ooh, yeah. Apparently, Pato Award, the McLaren
Hmm.
IndyCar driver, he is McLaren's reserve driver for F1,
Oh,
and he said he doesn't want to do it anymore because he's tired of having to like still cater to the F1 world when he knows he
yeah,
doesn't have a chance.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I know it's sad, but he is really good at IndyCar.
yeah,
So maybe that's another thing that's happening. So who freaking knows? But
yeah.
hopefully by next week we'll have like
Some answers.
something clear. Maybe I should just call Will and be like, "Hey, buddy."
Hey,
I mean, he
let
he
me
follows
know.
us. He's the
I
only.
know.
He's like
Will,
the
please.
biggest verified person.
I know.
But
Give us
well,
the 411.
thanks for listening,
Yeah.
and shout out to our friend Shelby first and foremost. Love you, girl. Second, I think we owe Zoe a
Yes.
shout out. Zoe is our marketing agent,
Yes. Love her.
bestie. She's so cute, so sweet. Um, what
She's done
about
so much for us.
what about you, Andrew? Who's your shout out?
Um, Shout out to our nieces again,
Oh
Marley
yeah.
and Josie. They have been listening.
Yep.
They're probably, Marley keeps asking if I can take her to an F1 race. And I'm like, girl, if I could, if I could
Right.
go, I would.
Right.
100%. She would have so much fun.
She would. She's so cute.
But yeah, well, thank you guys so much for listening.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Um,
Aren't you always? Have you ever seen how people are either a rat or a frog?
yeah, you're both. You're a frog rat.